This week, new Tame Impala album barely even mentions algal bloom crisis. Fresh polling reveals if election were to be held tomorrow, they'd be in breach of the South Australian Electoral Act, which outlines that elections must be held every 4 years in March. And Graham Corns conducts his annual Inappropriate Questions About Your Parents survey.
I'm fascinated. How's your mother's body?
From
Graham!
From the home of the Somerton Man, the greatest mystery the podcasting world has ever seen. Maybe he was a Russian spy. Maybe he was a professional ballet dancer. No, he was just some guy. It's the Adelaide Mail Week in Review. I'm Trent Bartlett, and joining me is a man campaigning for Frank Pangello to become Premier and also his dad. It's Dan Schmidt. Dan, hello.
Please refer to me as Pangello Jr. from now on, please.
I already do.
And look, already some great bits there, Trent. The Somerton guy, the hint was in the name the whole time. It's just some guy. Like, we just missed that all along. Missed that.
It was worth exhuming his body for.
Absolutely great. But hey, what a week it has been in Adelaide. And look, happy to be back. I think this is the most consecutive weeks we've done the podcast since starting. And
we did miss last week, technically, I think.
Don't sweat it.
Yeah.
No one's listening, except now people are listening. We have at least one listener. Thank you to Katrina Jane, a good friend on Instagram and TikTok, who does some great content around the Copper Coast, and we mentioned the Copper Coast last week.
I thought I was pressing an applause button, and it was just a droning sound effect. So that's what you get, Katrina.
Well done,
You're
Katrina.
Welcome.
You are welcome. From the Copper Coast, from Moonta, and she can confirm that parking is a problem in Moonta. So there we go.
No shit. Okay, well, I
go.
take back... Well, I was going to say I take back everything I said about Moonta. I don't. I just take back that particular little jab about parking.
But she would not confirm if the councillors are wank stains or not. So, jury's still out on that.
All right. Well, this week, Katrina, if you're still listening, that's your job. Investigate whether or not the council members are actually wank stains. I'm going to say they probably are. I did have the misfortune of watching the Adelaide City Council meeting last night. We were recording this on Wednesday, and look, it's not. I can confirm it's not worth it. I thought there might have been some gold in their hills. Councillor Henry Davis is the councillor gift that keeps on giving, but best he could muster up was leaving for a previous appointment and apologising to the Lord Mayor, who just seems constantly kind of put out by his behaviour, and fair enough. I did have a moment this week where I got dressed in the dark. Because I'm a good partner. I get up before my fiance.
Okay.
And it was a cold morning. I put on a t-shirt, put on a jumper over the top of it. Didn't check what t-shirt I was wearing. Just plain jumper.
Yeah, just shirt underneath. We've all done it.
Sitting in the office, it got a bit warm partway through the day, so I went to take my jumper off and looked down, and it's my Isaac Rankin t-shirt. So it's just like I'm just going
during Pride Month, Trent. I assume it's coming up, or it's been. I can't remember.
It should be. I don't know. Is it more alarming that that's still in my wardrobe?
I'm not entirely.
It was covered up by my Nazi uniform, so it's
well,
all
there
fine.
you go. I thought it was going to be a Simpsons thing, down with homework. That's what I wanted to see. But instead it said down with homos, which is his new slogan, which is not very good.
But it's more clever than whatever he was dishing out on the footy field.
Probably.
Did you see this week? The state government has announced that the CBD height limits, which have been in place because of the flight path, they're not getting rid of them, but they're going to raise them. So they're going to have higher height limits for buildings in the CBD. Traditionally been very restricted. So this was announced, I think, on Monday. Mm-hmm. Peter Malinauskas and former Adelaide United striker Bruce Gitte decided to hold their press conference announcing the change at Adelaide Airport alongside a runway. Did you see this?
No, I didn't see this.
Is that going to be a problem with the plane? That is too much, isn't
it? It's great they're holding a conference about planning, and clearly did no planning for that conference.
Also, earlier this week, South Australian Liberal MP Tim Whetstone claims he accidentally reposted several Instagram posts featuring scantily clad women, including one of a woman doing an erotic pottery display because he didn't realise that Instagram had added a repost button. Whetstone says that he's gobsmacked and must have accidentally touched the repost button while scrolling. Now, I've heard a lot of nicknames for genitals. Never heard it referred to as a repost button before there, Tim.
Well, he just, you said it was pottery, didn't you? The woman, he just liked to see...
Erotic pottery.
Yeah, well, he just likes to see some wet stone getting handled by a lady. You know what I mean? It's a very good joke.
It's not bad. He said 6 images had been reposted by his account.
Okay.
They'd been reposted by his account, the content of which he described as obscure random things. He said they were just random images that had no connection with me, no connection with my interests. No connection with my interests. No way. He likes way freakier shit than that. You'll know if it's an intentional Whetstone repost. It'll be all, I don't know, water sports and autoerotic asphyxiation, I guess. He's into the real stuff.
Look, I'm on Tim's side with this one. We've all been caught out with the old... They snuck that in. We weren't expecting it, and it's right there It's right there next to the like button. So and Instagram knows, like, if we went to his For You page, you'd be seeing some big old titties on that page. So he knows you're interested, knows what you like, and he's accidentally clicked the wrong one. But I feel bad for him. Like, we've all... Look, the Adelaide Mail Instagram account. I don't often watch Reels or see stories on it, but there's some hotties on there, and it's going to happen one day where we accidentally repost one of the hotties on there. Probably you.
Yeah, there's some hotties on there.
There's some hotties on there.
Probably me. It probably will be me.
Shout out to our hot followers, by the way. Our non-hot followers, lift your hand. Or repost.
Yeah, just,
repost what Tim's reposting.
Do some work. There is a bit of, plausible deniability there with 2 people having access to the Instagram account.
There you go.
You curate your own For You page and you curate your own Explore page, but I can say that it's Dan and you can say that it's me.
Fair enough. What should we repost? Some of Tim's content. I think I think I read his excuse. He didn't even really excuse himself. He's like, yeah, look, it must have been me. I must have reposted it. Fine, fair enough, and that's great to see him owning it. Obviously, Vincent Tarzia wasn't too worried about it, but he would have been worried about it if he posted maybe some pro-worker content. Then he would be in trouble. Then we would know something has gone desperately wrong in the Liberal Party ranks.
That's when they say it's a deep fake.
That's
when they wheel out the big guns when it comes to excuses, the AI stuff. A Port Lincoln father has been spared jail despite his homemade pipe bombs, not bongs, being found scattered across town, including one that exploded outside a childcare centre. Nothing funny about that, obviously. No. But the man, Cameron Solly, does have a bit of a history, not just of criminal charges, but also some very convincing excuses. This is all... fact. So when caught making the pipe bombs, he claimed that he didn't know that they were illegal and insisted that they were just sugar rockets made to entertain his kids.
Okay.
He said the explosives found in his home were for tree stump removal and also for a child's birthday celebration. So one or the other.
Hey, nothing more kids love than seeing an old pine blown to bits. And that's a fact. I'm with him on this one.
I don't have kids. Is that how you entertain your 6-year-olds at a birthday party?
In Port Lincoln, I think they'd probably be entertained by most things, especially a tree blowing up, which is great. But I've just looked up
chucking tuna.
Chucking tuna. I've just looked up these They literally look like Looney Tunes, Wile E. Coyote kind of shit. I didn't know. They need acne
just
on
short
the
of
side.
having acne.
Yeah. He's like, and what else is this guy up to? He's like, I didn't know painting a road on the side of a rock face was illegal that cars would drive into. I didn't know that.
One day he'll get that Roadrunner though. He has more history. When police found firearms in his home, Solly said that they must have come hidden inside a fish tank that he bought on Facebook Marketplace. Now, traditionally, fish tanks are see-through. They're not the most opaque items that you're buying off Facebook Marketplace. You can see through to the other side. And after testing positive for meth, hope he gets the help he needs, he explained a friend had accidentally given him vape juice laced with meth.
You know what?
Been there, Dan.
If there's one thing drug users love, it's giving away their drugs. That's for sure. Yeah,
it's true. They're always... If teenage boys are anything to go by, they're always terrible at holding their drugs. They're really bad at holding things. I was just holding the weed.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm just amazed. The pipe bombs were scattered around town. Just what? Really? And they didn't. One got set off, but the other ones didn't.
One got set off out the front of again, not funny, but out the front of a childcare centre. He must have assumed that there was a birthday happening inside and just wanted to celebrate accordingly.
Or some other Roadrunners around town.
Get that Roadrunner. Did you see this? A bit of Hoon Driver news, which is always... It's always fun. It's always fun when your commercial news networks give it the treatment, the Hoon Driver treatment.
Okay.
An accused Hoon has proclaimed he's a safe driver, despite flipping his Nissan Silvia onto its side after CCTV footage allegedly captured him doing a burnout on Gilbert Street in the city. The Davern Park man slammed his car into a tree. Channel 7 picks up the story with an interview with a neighbour.
Tearing down Gilbert Street.
I saw this.
The Nissan Silvia slides into a tree, flipping onto its side.
It was scary because when you saw the car, it looked like a dead cockroach.
What? A dead
that
cockroach?
That is what's scary about an out-of-control car careening towards a building, isn't it?
I saw a two-ton pile of metal heading right towards me, and I thought, oh, geez, that's as scary as a dead cockroach. Harmless.
I saw
wow.
It was an out-of-control semi-trailer careening down the freeway, and I thought, jeez, it's got a picture of a spider on the side, and that's spooky.
So she said it looked like a dead cockroach. Is that what she said? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was scary because it looked like a dead cockroach.
Not the potential death or injury that may result. It was because and that's fair enough. Nothing scary.
I should say everyone was fine.
Was she Louis the Fly? Hey, oh, that car is scary. That's how he talks, isn't it? Big cigar.
The story continues.
Are you a safe driver?
Yeah, I am. I would say I am.
Yeah. Were you going a bit too fast around the corner?
It was wet.
No, it was wet. No, I don't know.
Cockroaches don't handle well in the wet. They're skittery.
That's true. They're sliding all over the place. Now, I don't know. Like, it's CCTV footage or like Ring camera or something. Yeah. So it's not amazing, but it doesn't look all that wet on the footage there.
Pretty dry. Poor excuse as well. Just learn how to do... He's from Davern Park. He should know how to do a burnout. That's what they do. That's what they're brought up on. Port Lincoln's got the blowing up the trees. Davern Park's got the burnouts. That's what they should do. They should know this.
Jordan was initially given a $333 fine, but has since been reported for dangerous driving and misuse of a motor vehicle.
Take his licence away for a good amount of time.
There's no introduction of who that man is at the end, but it's sound advice. So firstly, misuse of a motor vehicle, which is it seems like not enough when you flipped your car onto the side of it. You've done a massive burnout, and then you've literally flipped the car. But more to the point, Channel 7 just getting a guy to say what his punishment should be.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm with the guy. I'm with the guy. Again, I'm always with the guy.
I'm with the guy.
But
I stand with the guy.
Did you notice the penalty was $333? Are we doing angel numbers for penalties now? Like that's what we're going with. It's maybe some guy just set that as well. It's like, oh, there's about $333. I like three.
I think that might be it. Speaking of numbers, I haven't got this clip, but it was there was a city councillor interviewed. I think it was maybe Kieran Snape, who, of course, used this as a vehicle for the city council's favourite pastime, lowering speed limits.
Lowering speed limits,
which I don't necessarily. We have a bit of fun with speed limits in the CBD, and it's easy boomer bait. To be very honest with you,
and Henry knows that too. He knows that too.
Henry knows that. It's like, stop worrying about parklets and outdoor dining, Henry. It's about, you're going to win with speed limits. Just jack them up to 80 k's.
Oh, imagine doing 80 k's down West Terrace. That'd be my dream.
The
Not
thing is,
using
what's
a
the
motor
limit?
vehicle. Oh, West Terrace. It's like
no. Well, West Terrace is 60, but Gilbert Street is 50. I don't think that lower speed limits are going to stop this guy flipping his car onto
He would have
the
been
side.
going less than 50 when he did the burnouts. A cockroach cannot go that fast. How fast? They hold cockroach races somewhere in Queensland. It's not in the Adelaide streets.
It's a very good question. How fast can a cockroach go?
No. It's scary, though.
If only there was some way of finding out. Terrifying. Hey, we've got a little bit of an announcement, Tan. I don't know why I sounded drunk saying that, but we've got a little bit of an announcement.
We are running for Adelaide City Council.
Launching.
Oh, yes.
We are launching our first thing. Would you like to tell the people about the thing?
I'm so excited about the thing. We have a thing. We had a different thing in mind. We had a very different thing in mind. That different thing was very hard to do. We were going to make Adelaide Mail Christmas crackers. So you could gather around with your family, pull open a Christmas cracker, and you'd get a little joke in there, little South Australian joke, little South Australian hat, and a little South Australian...
the quality of Adelaide Mail's usual...
Little South Australian trinket.
It would have been shit.
Turns out would have been a pain in the ass to pack. So what we've done instead is we've taken the trinket idea, made it bigger, and we are having the Adelaide Mail South Australian Christmas ornaments, which I'm very excited about, and they look awesome, and I've sent the prototypes to you. Can you show them for us now, please, Trent?
I will show them two at a time because I've got two hands, but I can attest they do look awesome.
They look rad.
A couple of them, they come in, we're selling them in packs of 3.
Packs of 3, unless...
So they're Adelaide icons, or in some cases, Murray Bridge icons. So if that focuses, you've got... There we go. The Murray Bridge bunyip,
the bunyip
adorned
and a Christmas hat.
with a Santa hat. Obviously, now this isn't shown, but it does come with a little string. So it hangs right there on your Christmas tree.
Oh, it's going to look brilliant.
The Rundle Mall pigeon, of course.
Also, boomer bait. They love how much that costs. Can't remember how much it was, but it's great.
Pigeon.
It's great.
I'm sure it was up
That's my favourite one of the
dollars.
lot. That's my favourite one of the lot. It looks so good. And these are all made in South Australia as well by my friend Mike. Needs to hurry up with printing them because we're expecting to sell more than one set. So here we go. And this one's great.
We've got the one set just fine. And, of course, it's Adelaide Mail, so ho barn. Packs of 3, however, if you are one of the first 50 people to place an order for these, which they're going to be up on our website, I think when this podcast goes up.
I don't know if we're going to sell 50, but let's see.
We're going to chuck in this extra. This is Smiley Fritz that, of course, says the phrase Merry Fritzmas because that's what counts as comedy.
Trent didn't want to do the Fritz one initially. And he said, the Fritz one's no good. I said, but what if we put Merry Fritzmas on it? And you said, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. And I said, ship it. So that's where we are. So now it's a limited number of 50.
They're up on our website. Link is in the description of
How
this
much are they,
podcast.
Trent? I don't think we've had this discussion.
$20.
That's a great deal. I thought we were going to do 25.
Am I supposed to go
No, $20
higher?
is great. No, $20 is great.
Yeah.
Let's see if we sell them.
All right.
Prove us wrong. We got 50
Prove us
listeners
wrong.
yet?
No.
Great.
Hey, Did you get caught up in the latest round of Anom raids yesterday morning or this morning? We're recording.
Okay. The thing with the Anom raids, I heard about Anom, 2019 or something? And they're like, hey, the FBI's hacked this messaging service, Anom.
Yeah.
So you would assume once people heard, they figured it out.
So yeah, no, like I think that's you make a very good point. This was an app, and it's quite like when it was laid out as a story, it felt quite smart. Mm-hmm. So the FBI, I believe, in tandem with ASIO, perhaps, launched an app that was marketed as completely encrypted, completely safe, a place for you to communicate about your illegal activity.
Dirty work.
And then I think it was 2021, maybe. Mask came off, or it could have been earlier than that.
Oh, so it was them the whole time. They made it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was an app like Telegram or WhatsApp or whatever, an encrypted app, and they'd figured out how to break it. But no, they made the app.
I'm pretty sure they made the app.
That's wild. Great entrapment.
Or at the very least. Yeah, it's pure entrapment. Well, is it not?
I'm sure there's some. I'm sure if they read the user terms and conditions somewhere down there, it would have been copyright FBI.
Yeah. But who the fuck?
No one knows.
But that was those raids were several years ago.
Right.
Are people still using the
That's what I was going to say.
That was big story.
It'll be all right. They've got everyone. Anyway, here's a recipe for a pipe bomb. Also, do you need some guns? I'll send them over in my fish tank. Have a hit of my vape. It's got meth in it.
The nearest childcare centre and birthday party.
Jesus.
Some changes to the Adelaide radio landscape, Dan.
Did we get the gig?
We didn't get the call up.
We didn't get the call up, no. Well, Mix 102.3 is no longer 5AD, which I just found out. It's now, and it's no longer even mixed.
Are they still simulcast on AM and FM? Because I can't find them.
I'm not entirely sure. But it's going to be, Mix 102.3 is going to be rebranded as KISS.
Obviously, our thoughts are with all of the people who lost their jobs at Mix, who found out about it over the past week.
Can I say that?
Yeah. Good for a shake-up in the Adelaide radio landscape. Always good for a shake-up. Always good when there's radio shows doing something a little bit different, like Ruined Dits. Ruined Dits, for example, who were doing this bit on their show.
Here we go.
This particular bit was recorded in 2017. I found it on my computer today. I was going through some old files. I was going through my Ruined Dits hard drive. They were doing this through until 2021. It's good to shake up the Adelaide radio landscape.
Hello, boy. Hello.
Hello, Tommy Taichi.
I've heard this.
This is Tommy Taichi down from Guja Street. I run the restaurant, the New Dead Imperial Golden Moon Dragon Rickshaw Picking Mandarin in. I tell you, silly boys, that your management team come in, you know.
Yeah.
Oh. And you tell that people.
Well, it's clearly from the 80s or something, and also from 2021. It's good. It's good to shake things up in the Adelaide.
That's good. Look, they've been number one for ages. There's no cancel culture is going to get them. Roo could do blackface tomorrow. Still be a legend of the Grows in my book. Also, my brother-in-law is the producer of that show, so I think I've got to say good things about it. I think he was the guy on the phone. I'll ask him.
They're not doing it anymore.
Okay.
Maybe they should. Dan, I'll leave you tonight with a question about... It's come from the advertiser. And I'd like you to take a guess at what the surprising and extraordinary plans are for one of Adelaide's new tram overpasses. They've used both of those words in a headline. Haven't used the word bizarre.
No bizarre.
But what do you think could be in store for one of Adelaide's tram overpasses that is both surprising and extraordinary?
Free parking, I guess, is the only thing I could think of. That would... No? Okay. Do I think a bit more extravagant?
Extraordinary is the
cultural
word that was
arts
used,
centre under each of them that doesn't get canned. before building?
Yeah.
No?
Kind of.
Okay.
There'll be a basketball court, playgrounds, and toilets.
Is this a regional town reserve? Because that's exactly what a regional town reserve sounds like.
It's just extraordinary
You
stuff.
just need a skate park and we'll be set.
Dan, will I see you next week?
No, because I will be overseas. And
all right, well,
my
just
brother's
be
going to have a chat to
shouting
me about
into an
ruined
abyss.
debts. Henry Davis is going to get on the horn with us about his things at council, and we're going to get cancelled once again. So you may as well do the Chinese voice now, Trent. Go for it.
All right. Well,
he's not going to do it.
Tommy Tai Chi can play us out. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Ah, Tai Chi. Yes, I get it now.
Hello, Tommy Tai Chi.
Champagne. See you, mate.